Hi everyone, and welcome to the predictions video for game week 33 results and analyses. I'm Mark and I'm here with my colleague Atul Jani.
Hello everyone.
How you doing, alright?
I'm alright, yeah.
Good stuff. Let's get into game week 33.
Let's go for it, yeah.
What did we see, mate? What did we see on game week 33? Because we didn't have many fixtures, but there were still some good results, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a few good results. At the end of the day, there's a few high-scoring points out there, and I think 100 plus was on the board for a couple of people, wasn't it?
It was achieved by 3 people. Yeah, we had, in no particular order, I guess you had Lee on 105 points. That's a good performance for Lee, just when he needed it. You had Daniel 110.
Yeah.
You know a lot about Daniel at the moment. But game week winner on 120 points was Monil. Well done, Monil. Takes the performance of the week there. 2 50-point games, plus he got 10 points out of the Super 6 game as well. So a really good performance there going on. And just on the overall table, you, sir, you're still leading the way quite confidently. But I was looking at the weekend, and it could have been so different. But you've still got to look over your shoulder, mate.
Yeah. You know, it's getting closer and closer. Daniel's chipping away, and so is everyone else at that lead as well. If you look at it, everyone's chipping away at everyone else. You know, it's difficult. It is getting difficult. It's the business end of the season. We've had cup competitions, fixtures thrown in left, right, and centre, tailing back from competitions, etc., etc. You know, so.
Well, fixtures, as you say, thrown in. I'm going to come to that for game week 34 in a minute, but we must address what you've just said there, the Cup. It was leg 2 of the quarter-finals of the Cup, and following this video, look out for the Cup draw video for the semi-finals. But we can now say, and the details will be fully written in the email that's going to go out, but we can now say a congratulatory well done to the people that got through to the semi-finals are Tom, Lee, Daniel and Adam. Well done. You've won your corresponding quarter-final ties, and look out for the how that affects you in the cup draw for the semi-final. But a very quick word on the semi-finalists, maybe.
Oh yeah, good. I mean, it's fantastic. They've done really well to get through to that stage, and unfortunately we have to lose 2 more to make the finalists. But it's been pretty close and tough. You know, the prediction scores have been a little bit consistent. That's why it's important to have those 2 legs at the end of the day. You know, it gives everyone a fighting chance. And for people who've done well done. And for the people who haven't, at least they can all focus on the league. You know.
Yeah, you're dead right there. And we move into game week 34, which for those cup people, by the way, just to end the cup part, game week 34 starts the semi-finals. It's over 2 legs. And that'll be their first leg on game week 34. But it's very interesting, AJ. We've got a Super 6 in there of Arsenal-Chelsea for game week 34. We've also got Palace versus Hull, which is our hot shot game. But everybody must pay attention to the sheet that's just about to come out to everybody, because there's an additional 2 fixtures coming out on the bottom of the sheet, and that's Hull, Liverpool and Leicester, Chelsea, which are I think they're meant to be playing in the early part of the season, but they got postponed back. So game week 34 is a bit of a blockbuster. A very quick word on the Super 6 and the hot shot game, matey.
Yeah, I mean, Arsenal-Chelsea is going to be a hard one to call. Arsenal have been on a good form.
8 out of 8.
Yeah, unfortunately they weren't too convincing in the cup itself, but that's a different story. Chelsea, knowing that if they beat Arsenal, they're almost there.
Yeah, they're actually done, I think.
But then you've got to remember, Arsenal are a tougher position, and added to the fact they've got that extra game against Leicester, and Leicester have really been pulling the points. So it's difficult. One pundits, when you're predicting, think about that one.
Yeah, and absolutely. I'll just talk about the hot shot, because you've got Palace versus Hull. Now, Hull haven't really been on fire for the last 2 months, it's fair to say. But how do you call this? Palace, prior to game week 33, in 31 or 32, they amassed 8 goals away and home. They're on fire, and they went to home to West Brom at the weekend on game week 33, and they lost 2-0. And West Brom have been the dead opposite to Palace. They can't score. They're losing all the time. That is just unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, but the most important thing with this game, the Palace and Hull game, is that I think psychologically Palace thinks that they're safe for the season, so
Could be
they're
right.
taking their foot off. But dangerously, and it's a difficult one again to predict, is that Hull are going to be scrapping for their lives. They're just above the relegation zone, and Leicester are sucking them in there.
Oh yeah, and it's Palace Hull. I mean, the opposite side of Palace is Hull, and Hull, Steve Bruce and all his directional noses, I mean, they're not safe at all at the moment. So it's a real tasty one that we've pulled out there.
Yeah.
Don't forget the message that we told you in previous game weeks to look at the very last game week 38, because I think there's 3 hot shots in there. So in wrapping up, well done Monil for game week 33. We go into game week 34. It's a monster week, lots to play for, and good luck everyone.
Yeah, good luck, and there's loads of points on the board there to catch up to me, so got to be in it to win it.
Absolutely.